Look down at your hands right now. For most of us, our fingers spend hours every single day doing the exact same repetitive motion. We swipe up, we double tap, and we scroll through endless feeds of short videos. We consume thousands of random images, opinions, and advertisements every single afternoon. Yet, when the day finally comes to an end and you put your device away on the nightstand, how do you actually feel? Most people report feeling a strange sense of mental emptiness, brain fog, and underlying restlessness. Your brain was active, but it was not engaged in anything meaningful. Your hands were moving, but they built nothing real. This widespread feeling of digital fatigue is precisely why millions of adults around the world are actively searching for a grounding, tangible, and deeply satisfying offline hobby. They want a creative outlet that reclaims their focus, relaxes their nervous system, and provides a genuine sense of personal achievement. Today, we are exploring an incredible, rapidly growing world of physical problem solving that might just become your new favorite evening hobby. Welcome to the captivating universe of mechanical puzzles, complex brain teasers, impossible objects, and three-dimensional mechanical models. When many people first hear the word puzzle, their minds immediately jump to traditional cardboard jigsaw puzzles spread out across a dining room table or simple plastic toys designed for young children. However, over the past decade, this ancient domain of human ingenuity has undergone a massive evolution into one of the most sophisticated and addictive adult hobbies on the planet. Modern puzzle design has transformed into a brilliant fusion of mechanical engineering, artistic sculpture, behavioral psychology, and fine woodworking. When you decide to adopt physical brain teasers as your personal hobby, you are not simply finding a clever way to pass the time. You are embarking on a rich journey of mental training, active stress reduction, and deep creative focus. You are choosing to trade cheap, passive digital consumption for a rich, active, and deeply rewarding hands-on experience. To understand why this particular hobby has captured the passion of so many creators, engineers, artists, and everyday adults, we have to look at how our brains interact with physical objects. When you sit down at your desk after a long and chaotic day at work, your mind is often racing with unresolved thoughts, digital notifications, and work stress. Picking up a sleek, heavy precision-engineered metal puzzle immediately shifts your focus. There are no digital screens to glare at your eyes, no battery compartments to charge, no software updates to install, and no instructional prompts on a glass monitor. There is only high-grade aluminum, solid brass, clever physics, and hidden internal mechanisms waiting to be discovered. As your fingers feel the cool texture of the polished metal, explore the tight tolerances of the joints, and test the smooth movement of the internal slides, your attention naturally narrows down to a single point of concentration. The noisy background chatter of the modern world slowly fades away. This state of intense, peaceful absorption is what psychologists call a flow state. Experiencing this restorative flow state on a daily basis is the primary reason why so many people regard puzzle solving as the ultimate anti-stress hobby for the modern era. This vast and exciting hobby offers an incredible variety of genres, materials, and difficulty levels, ensuring that every single person can find a style that resonates with their personal taste. One of the most popular and visually breathtaking starting points in this hobby is the world of three-dimensional mechanical wooden models. These are complex, precision-engineered construction kits made from eco-friendly laser-cut plywood sheets. Unlike standard plastic scale models that require messy chemical glues, toxic paints, or specialized workshop tools, these wooden masterpieces assemble purely through clever mechanical joinery, toothpicks, and wax lubrication. Over the course of several quiet, relaxing evenings, your hands carefully remove hundreds of individual gears, levers, pistons, and keyways from their wooden frames. Step by step, sentence by sentence of the assembly guide, you construct a living, working machine from scratch. The process of building a mechanical model as a hobby engages both sides of your human intellect simultaneously. Your logical analytical brain carefully studies the structural diagrams, measuring tolerances and ensuring that every single gear tooth aligns with absolute perfection. At the exact same time, your artistic creative side delights in the natural aroma of cut wood, the rich tactile feedback of snapping pieces together, and the aesthetic beauty of the emerging structure. You might choose to build a fully functioning mechanical wall clock powered by a heavy pendulum and brass weights. You could construct a vintage locomotive featuring moving pistons and working steam-style wheels. Or you might build an intricate secret safe secured by a customizable three-digit combination lock built entirely out of wood. As you place the final key into the finished mechanism and watch all 200 gears turn together in flawless synchronization for the very first time, the surge of personal pride is extraordinary. You did not simply buy a decorative ornament from a department store shelf. You brought an intricate mechanical invention to life with your own patience, focus, and hands. That profound sense of tangible creation is what elevates this activity from a simple pastime into a truly soul-enriching hobby. While building wooden mechanical models satisfies our deep desire to construct things, another massive branch of this hobby focuses purely on the art of problem solving. These are impossible disentanglement brain teasers and sequential discovery puzzles. What makes this specific aspect of the hobby so wildly addictive is the intense surge of satisfaction you feel when you finally crack a difficult design. Neuroscientists refer to this cognitive phenomenon as the insight experience, or the famous eureka moment. When you spend hours or even several days analyzing a seemingly impossible puzzle, testing different angles, and searching for hidden internal mechanisms, your brain is actively working at full capacity. Then, suddenly, after dozens of failed attempts, your fingers execute the one exact movement required. A hidden internal pin drops, a concealed magnet releases, and the heavy metal object slides open effortlessly in your palms. At that exact second, your brain experiences a massive, natural release of dopamine. Unlike the cheap artificial dopamine hits generated by endless social media notifications, the biochemical reward you gain from solving a complex physical puzzle feels genuine, deeply earned, and incredibly invigorating. You earned that victory through your own patience, observation, and creative thinking. This powerful loop of challenge, effort, and authentic intellectual victory is precisely why enthusiasts who embrace physical puzzles as a serious hobby remain passionate about it for their entire lives. Beyond the immediate joy of solving a mystery, taking up physical puzzles as a regular hobby serves as a fantastic form of long-term cognitive exercise. Modern neuroplasticity research clearly shows that when we engage in hands-on spatial reasoning and tactile problem-solving, we actively stimulate our brains to form new neural connections. When you manipulate intricate geometric shapes in three-dimensional space, you are exercising your spatial visualization, logical deduction, working memory, and fine motor skills all at once. It is essentially an invigorating workout routine for your mind, keeping your cognitive faculties sharp, flexible, and resilient while providing a serene refuge from daily workplace stress. As you travel deeper into this fascinating hobby, you will inevitably discover the magical world of Japanese secret puzzle boxes, known traditionally as Himitsu Bako. This historical craft originated over 200 years ago during the Edo period in the mountainous Hakone region of Japan. These breathtaking wooden boxes are covered in intricate geometric mosaic patterns created by combining different natural woods without using any artificial dyes. To unlock even a small traditional box, there are no visible keyholes, hinges, or latches. Instead, you must slide tiny hidden wooden panels built into the exterior frame in a strict, unyielding sequence. Some entry-level boxes require 4 or 12 precise steps to open, while master-level museum pieces demand over 70 sequential moves to reveal their secret internal chamber. Making the study and collection of these historical masterworks your personal hobby connects you directly to centuries of human wood craftsmanship, cultural tradition, and artistic heritage. Another rapidly growing trend within this global hobby community is the rise of modern sequential discovery puzzles. These are high-end mechanical brain teasers crafted from solid blocks of aircraft-grade aluminum, brass, bronze, and stainless steel. In a sequential discovery puzzle, your goal is not simply to pull two pieces apart. Instead, you must embark on a multi-stage mini-adventure. As you solve the first hidden mechanism, the puzzle rewards you by releasing a tiny metal tool or a hidden pin hidden deep inside its structure. You must then use that newly discovered tool in a completely different way to unlock the next internal barrier. It is like holding an entire narrative adventure game right in the palm of your hand. What makes sequential discovery such an appealing hobby for busy adults is that these objects do not require hours of uninterrupted preparation or setup. A beautifully milled metal puzzle can sit quietly on your work desk or coffee table. Whenever you have a 10-minute break from your computer screen, you can pick it up, test a new idea, feel the solid weight of the metal, and give your eyes a much-needed rest from digital light. Replacing just 20 minutes of passive evening TV, watching with an engaging mechanical puzzle leaves you feeling refreshed, mentally clear, and genuinely accomplished at the end of the night. Furthermore, many enthusiasts discover that physical brain teasers naturally evolve into an exceptionally beautiful collecting hobby. Modern mechanical puzzles are not hidden away in dark storage boxes. They are striking works of functional art. Arranging polished brass spheres, intricate wooden towers, and geometric aluminum sculptures on your living room bookshelves instantly transforms your home interior into an intriguing conversation starter. Every single puzzle displayed on your shelf represents a unique mental battle you fought, a clever secret you unlocked, and a personal triumph of patience over frustration. If you are a parent searching for a meaningful hobby that can bring your entire household together, this world of mechanical models and puzzles is an absolute game changer. In our current digital age, finding an activity that genuinely captures the curiosity of both young children and adults can feel almost impossible. Watching short videos side by side on a couch does not create real connection. However, sitting down together around a table to build a complex wooden clock or solve a tricky metal brain teaser creates genuine shared memories. It naturally teaches younger generations the values of patience, logical reasoning, and spatial awareness without ever feeling like a boring school lesson. Instead of constantly battling against screen time, you create a captivating physical challenge where parents and children work as a team to discover hidden secrets and build something extraordinary together. Starting this deeply satisfying hobby is remarkably easy, and it requires no prior technical experience or massive initial investment. You do not need a specialized workshop, complex tools, or years of mechanical training to begin your journey today. You can start small by picking up a classic metal disentanglement brain teaser for just a few dollars, perfect for keeping your hands busy during quiet evenings. Alternatively, you can select your very first wooden three-dimensional mechanical kit and spend a peaceful weekend building a functional piece of kinetic art. There are no strict rules, no artificial deadlines, and no competitive pressure in this hobby. You move at your own natural pace, enjoying every single second of quiet focus, tactile feedback, and personal discovery. The next time you find yourself reaching for your smartphone out of pure routine or evening boredom, pause for just a moment. Think about how much energy and time you spend consuming temporary digital noise that vanishes from your memory 5 minutes later. Consider swapping that mindless scrolling for an active, engaging physical hobby that sharpens your intellect, lowers your daily stress levels, and leaves you with a lasting sense of personal achievement. Step away from the glowing glass screen, challenge your mind with impossible mechanical designs, and experience the pure, unadulterated joy of unlocking a hidden secret with your own two hands. Pick up your very first puzzle today, make this wonderful craft your new favorite evening hobby, and discover just how rich, fulfilling, and satisfying life off the screen can truly be.